It was a quiet morning in Shizugawa, a small fishing village nestled along Japan's northeastern coast. The air smelled of salt water, and the distant sounds of waves crashing against the shore were constant, a comforting hum that resonated in our daily lives. My grandfather, Taichi, always told me that the sea was both our protector and our challenge. The villagers respected its power, but feared its unpredictability. The summer of 2024 was like any other, with fishermen preparing their boats at dawn and families gathering in the local shrine to offer prayers for safety. Then, one afternoon, everything changed. I was sitting in the village hall when a senior official from the Japan Meteorological Agency, Mr. Kobayashi, arrived with a group of engineers. He spoke of a new space-based system, satellites that could detect seismic activity in real time and send tsunami warnings before the waves even reached our shores. At first, the idea seemed distant, like something out of a science fiction story. But Mr. Kobayashi reassured us, saying these satellites had already been deployed, and we would be among the first to benefit from this new technology. The next few weeks were spent training local volunteers, explaining the alerts, and setting up an emergency communication system that connected the satellite data to our village. The first real test came sooner than expected. Late one evening, the sirens blared. The satellite network had detected unusual seismic movements deep beneath the ocean. As I looked out over the bay, the sky was darkening, and the air grew heavy. The fishermen, who normally worked late into the night, were already on their way to the evacuation centers. I saw my grandfather, holding the hand of my younger sister, guiding her along the village's narrow, lantern-lit streets toward the temple on the hill, our designated safe zone. As we reached the temple, I remember looking back at the sea. The waves hadn't yet arrived, but we knew they would. It was eerie, but for the first time in my life, I didn't feel the overwhelming dread I usually did when a tsunami warning was issued. The system had worked, and we had more time than ever before to seek safety. By morning, the waves came, but they were smaller than usual. The satellite had accurately predicted the tsunami's strength and timing. The villagers returned to their homes, grateful for the lives spared. The fishing boats, anchored safely in the bay, were untouched. I will always remember that night as a turning point for our village. We had seen technology and tradition come together, helping us protect what we held dear. As I stood beside my grandfather at the shrine the following morning, he bowed his head and whispered, "The sea is still our protector, but now we have new tools to understand it." And for the first time, I truly believe that too.